BBC Radio 1.
Which means that Daft Punk have done it again. Woo! And to join me in the excitement, it's Dan and Phil. How are you?
Hello, Jamila. I'm very good, thank you.
Good.
They're on the top of their hill, aren't they, Daft Punk? They're not going anywhere.
I know, it's so exciting. So we asked for lots of people to make a video because there isn't an official one yet.
There is no video.
So you guys got everyone to send in their versions of the Daft Punk video. Then you spent 8 or 9 hours, I believe, on a Saturday.
Wading through people's emotional interpretations of Daft Punk. It was a crazy day.
And then you compiled an amazing montage.
We did. If that is the next generation that's going to rule the country, I'm so happy. I'm very
Do you
proud.
think maybe that's why they're number one again? Do you think it's because of your video?
Oh,
I think it's
obviously
definitely because of
no
the video.
other reason to do with Daft Punk's amazing career.
Not because the song's catchy.
No, nothing to do with that at all. It's just our video.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, quickly tell me what's happening on your show.
We're releasing a computer game,
Sure.
which you can play on the Radio 1 website.
It's something called
a squirrel.
Yeah, the playlist Squirrel, and it's going to change the world, and it's amazing. So if you want to play the game and take control of the music, then make sure you listen to our show because it's as amazing as it sounds.
Stop what you are doing. Unless you are driving. You are about to experience a show that you have the power to control. Amazing Phil and Dan is not on fire, have escaped from the internet and are ready to climb into your ears. Prepare your body and mind for season 2 of Dan and Phil. Boom.
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
Size Gentleman, and before that, the White Stripes on Radio 1. Woo. Thank you very much to Becky for that brilliant music video. Yes. And what a song to start the show with.
BBC Radio 1.
Thank you very much, Jamila, with the official chart. Daft Punk with Get Lucky are still number 1. They are king of the hill and they're not going anywhere, are they?
No.
But if you are listening to my voice right now, the Dan and Phil show has started and you should stop what you're doing. And unless you're driving. I've done that before, haven't I? I've said that before. Or driving a plane, flying a plane. Any kind of vehicle, don't stop. But otherwise, pay attention because our show has just begun and this is a show unlike any other in the world.
This is the future.
Where from now until 9 p.m, we are live on camera on the Radio 1 website. But Phil, we don't just turn on the webcams, do we? No, this show from the ground up is an audio-visual explosion that will leave devastated craters where your eyeballs used to be. Yes, but we don't just ask people to text in their song request. We ask people to make music videos to the songs they want to hear, which you can then watch, and that is just the beginning. So if you have a mobile in your pocket, you have the power to control Radio 1 for the next 2 hours.
Good speech, Dan.
Thank you. I practiced that in the bathroom with a shampoo bottle.
It's really good.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Would I make a good evil genius?
I think you need a white cat on your knee to be an evil genius.
Next week. I'll have the cat next week. Okay, cool.
But yes, go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 and press watch, and you can tweet us at BBCR1, lurk ominously on the Radio 1 Facebook page.
There's no other way to lurk.
No. Give us a text on 81199 or call us on 03700 100 100, which is what Tom did. Hey, Tom.
Hmm?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
You sound suspicious. Are you doing anything suspicious?
No, just watching Star Trek.
Oh, that's suspicious.
So what have you been up to this weekend?
Nothing.
Just watching Star Trek.
Just watching Star Trek.
Watching Star Trek.
That's productive, in my opinion.
So what do you want to listen to on Radio 1 while you watch Star Trek?
Bloodshake by Peace, please.
We can do that for you, Tom.
Cheers.
Thanks.
See ya.
Okay, bye.
From the belly of the jungle to the bottom of the sea, you're a river jungle, just a heart in ecstasy. From the forest in Arden, where I reside, blood will be blood. Back in Arden, you twist and pry for blood to be.
Bloodshake by Peace for Tom, who spent the weekend watching Star Trek, living on the edge. The edge of space.
BBC Radio 1.
Did you like that?
That was brilliant.
Thank you. Thank you. I can take credit for that one.
Can I talk about the biggest coincidence of all time?
You've been... Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
You were there.
Yes, I was there. I was standing next to you.
Okay. So I was walking back from the BBC a couple of days ago.
By the way, this is an amazing story, so make sure you're listening to this. It actually happened.
And I was walking along singing the Game of Thrones theme.
As anyone who watches Game of Thrones would do.
Yeah. So I was happily walking on like...
Wait.
Just merrily walking along.
Mm-hmm.
I look to my left, and Ewan Ryan from Game of Thrones is stood next to me.
Which, for those of you who don't watch Game of Thrones, is Simon from Misfits. Yep.
So I was singing the song, looked up, he looked at me like I was jeering at him or something from being the actor of Game of Thrones.
So, like, he walked past and you sing the theme tune like
Yeah.
some jerk that's just trying to troll him or something.
I wasn't, if you're listening, Ewan, I wasn't doing that to be annoying.
You're just one of those obnoxious members of the public who sings the theme tune of the songs.
But it's not something I sing every day.
No, but just at that specific moment, you decided to sing the Game of Thrones theme.
What bad timing. What a bizarre coincidence.
I did look at him and he was like, oh, look at this guy. What's his problem? Seriously, why can't he just say hi to me? But instead, nope, he has to just sing the theme tune as I walk past.
I felt like I was Bruce Almighty or something, controlling the universe. It was really weird.
Was it weird because it's like he popped out of your TV into your real life?
Yeah, it's very bad timing, which I think should be our icebreaker conversation today.
That is a very good icebreaker. Bad timing. What's your angle?
Well, hashtag bad timing.
Okay.
What is the worst thing that's happened to you in terms of bad timing?
What is the worst bad timing incident that's ever happened to you in your life?
I mean, mine wasn't that bad because it was exciting. I got to see him, but I was so starstruck I didn't say anything either.
It did destroy your life. You spent about 3 days feeling really guilty that you ruined his day.
So let us know, hashtag bad timing, or give us a text if you're on a Nokia 3310 without the internet. 81199.
I mean, that's the only excuse. If you're not watching us on your phone, then you must have an old mobile. In which case, text us your bad timing moments. But now it is time to experience the magic of this show. When we get sent music videos by you guys, occasionally we get sent something that's so good, it literally improves the song. Would you say that that's fair to say?
Yeah.
We have been sent one here that has ladies, choreography, jumping out of bins, and it is just so beautiful and inspirational. It changed my life.
Me too.
For those of you who are watching us on the website now, here is JLS, Beat Again. Rest in peace to them. Get to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 to watch this video. Trust us, it's a good one.
Damn, the doctor's just finished telling me there's no time. Losing you could be the end of me, and that I should do the things that I wanted to. How could I? Without you, oh, 'cause you're the only one I let in. Tell me how to stop this feeling spreading. I'm hoping somehow that you know. Oh, let's just get back together. would you fall apart the same as I? Oh, and would it always haunt you, baby, that you missed your chance to save me? 'Cause you know it's not too late. Hey, hey, hey. I'm begging, please don't let me go. I'm begging, please don't let me go. I'm begging, please don't let me go. I'm begging, please don't let me go.
JLS, Beat Again. Thank you so much to Emily Gainsford for sending in her life-changing music video.
It's time for the listeners to get involved. This is Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
So we've been talking about the worst time moment that's ever happened in your entire life.
Yes, the worst incident of bad timing ever in someone's entire life.
Yeah, I'm having a look on Twitter, and Anne has said, I took a huge mouthful of hot dog right next to the guy I had a crush on when he said hello to me.
Oh, wow. So it was just like, hey, as mouthful of hot dog.
Oh, no.
I love that. That's like a movie. It would go in slow-mo, wouldn't it? Hot dog enters mouth. Guy goes, oh, gross. And then that's it. Plans for marriage shattered in an instant.
Hopefully you just silently waved.
Yes.
Zoe326 says, I'm not taking my history GCSE. There's no point as they are all dead.
And my history teacher was right behind her.
Oh.
So she just denounced the validation of the whole subject of history whilst the teacher was right behind her.
Oh, okay.
You know, that might be funny to you. That might sound like a lame story, but imagine being that history teacher. Imagine your life and your passion being history teaching, and then a student in front of you says, what's the point? They're all dead.
Yeah.
Wow. That would have destroyed their lives.
I reckon there's some more good ones out there, so let us know, #bad timing.
Mm-hmm.
Dan, we haven't heard one from you.
Oh. Do you want to hear one from me?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Do it.
Okay, I don't know if I should share this with the world. Do you think I should go there?
I don't know what you're going to say, but I guess so.
Remember when we were in New York the other week? Mm-hmm. We were in Central Park. It was a nice day. I'd gone to a generic coffee shop and got one of those frappuccinos they get on a nice day.
Frap shop.
Yes. You know when you finished a drink and you see a bin and you know deep inside you know you can make the shot. You can throw it into the bin. You know, I would have picked it up if I missed, but I knew I could have made it.
I never make the shot, but I know the kind of feeling.
You know the temptation though, right? So as I don't trust myself with my hand-eye coordination, I always go for underarm throws. I wound back, ready to release the Frappuccino cup, and then at that moment, a woman wheeling a baby in a pram crossed right in front of me.
Oh.
And I hit the baby in the head with the Starbucks cup. I didn't, yeah.
You threw rubbish on a baby?
I threw rubbish at a baby.
Was it okay?
The baby was fine because the cup was empty. But the mum, she was also fine because she just thought I hit the wheels. So the mum was like, oh, I know that was an accident. You know that was an accident. So this was just a nice little moment. But she didn't realise that I hit her baby with a Frappuccino.
I think we should talk to Gemma about this. Gemma.
Hello.
Have you ever thrown rubbish on a baby by accident?
I don't think I've ever hit a baby with rubbish, no.
That's good.
Is it something you intend to do at some point?
No, I don't think so.
Good, just checking.
So is there anything bad timing related that's happened to you?
Awkwardly talking about how much I hate Spanish and writing it at my daughter and then writing it at my friend's daughter and then Spanish teacher finding it.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's the worst. Teacher offended for life. Where are you? It sounds really busy.
I'm in the car outside.
You're outside at a park. What have you been doing?
Well, it's my birthday today, so I'm hanging out with friends and
Happy
going out for
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Wow, she has friends and she's outside. Is this a first for us, a caller from outside? Not a first as in a caller with friends. We're sure all of our callers have friends. But hey, birthday park.
Life outside the
It's got to be
internet.
a first for me to be outside though, so fine.
So what song would you like to listen to in the park?
Panic at the Disco, 9 in the afternoon.
That's a great choice. Do you want to dedicate it to anyone?
Marianne and Stuart for being the best friends ever.
Oh, well, here you go.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Back to the street where we began, feeling as good as lovers can, you know. Yeah, we're feeling so good, picking up things we shouldn't read. It looks like the end of history as we know. It's just the end of the world. Back to the street where we began, feeling as good as love you could.
Panic at the Disco, 9 in the afternoon. You're listening to Dan and Phil.
And that was for the birthday girl. Hope you had the happiest birthday ever. So, talking about bad timings, we have some texts here from the people with the 90s phones.
Yeah, Kit scoffed a jar of sun-dried tomatoes before watching the Blair Witch Project in the cinema.
That's so specific.
Yeah.
An entire jar of sun-dried tomatoes.
Yeah, anyway.
How oily.
They puked in the cinema just before the final scene.
Oh, so that's wonderful. Projectile vomiting in a cinema.
I think it added to the horror for everyone else, though. It was like a 4D experience.
The Blair Witch, the 4D experience, having loads of sun-dried tomato chunks on you. That's beautiful. Love that.
And moving on from that, Becky was jumping on her friend's bed, dropped her phone, went to reach the bed for it, and broke her friend's bed and fell through the ceiling below.
She fell through the ceiling? What? Well, I was about to say, is she still alive? I'm guessing so.
She can text.
Maybe she's texting right now from like the critical place in the hospital.
Maybe. Hope you're okay,
I hope
Becky.
your friend's house is okay, because that sounds very violent.
It's making me feel a lot better about my Game of Thrones Ewan Rion situation, though.
Okay, yeah, you feel a bit better as a human.
Yeah,
it's not making me feel that much better about hitting a baby with my Frappuccino, but that was an accident. What can I say? These things happen.
They do.
It wasn't a personal thing.
Only to you.
So yes, I have a question for all of you now. Have you ever dreamed about what would happen if the members of One Direction made sweet love to an orange?
No, I haven't.
Have you never done that, Phil?
I can't say.
Okay, well, maybe you are a prolific fan fiction writer of One Direction plus fruit scenarios. If this sounds like something that you want to be imagining at private moments, then you will love the next music video that we've been sent in by Jess. If you want to watch this, get out your phone and go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 to watch it and the rest of our show.
Oh, I just wanna take you anywhere that you like. We could go out any day, any night. Baby, I'll take you there, Baby, I'll take you there, yeah. Oh, tell me how to turn your love on. You can get anything that you want. Baby, just shout it out, Baby, just shout it out, yeah. And if you want me to, let's make a move, yeah. So tell me, girl, if every time we touch, you get this kind of rush. Baby, say yeah. Take it slow. You just wanna take me home. Baby, say yeah. And let me kiss you.
Fruity One Direction, thanks to Jess Webster.
This is BBC Radio 1.
Right, now very big, exciting news.
Large news.
BBC Radio 1's big weekend is taking place in Derry, Londonderry between the 24th, 25th and 26th of May.
Those 3 days in a row.
And on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show with Nick Grimshaw this Monday,
which is tomorrow,
he'll be telling you who's going to be performing.
That is from 6:30. And if that's not enough, just, the artists being revealed, Radio 1 will be telling you how you could be joining us. Woo! Yes,
gonna be there.
We are going to be there, aren't we? You could meet us. Or probably not, because we'll be working. But we don't get to enjoy these things. But anyway, Radio 1 have 10 pairs of tickets to give away, plus travel and accommodation. So if this sounds like fun to you, listen to The Breakfast Show tomorrow from 6:30. I definitely won't be awake.
No, I'll be fast asleep.
It will be amazing, as The Breakfast Show always is. And yes, in festival-related news, we thought we'd pit last year's Hackney Weekend headliners, Rihanna and Jay-Z, against each other in this week's Fan Wars.
Brilliant.
Now, Fan Wars last week was One Direction versus The Wanted, and we made people tweet hashtag The Wanted to win Fan Wars or hashtag One Direction to win Fan Wars just to show their support, because we thought it would be a good idea, didn't we?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it turns out the largeness of the One Direction fandom was against us, because there were some people who didn't know what Fan Wars on Radio 1 was and thought that One Direction to win Fan Wars was an actual war between the fan bases that was currently happening.
Like the Hunger Games.
I'm very sorry. Me and Phil did not mean to cause World War III on the internet, and we won't be doing that ever again, will we? So, for those of you who missed it, here is what happened last week on Fan Wars.
Previously on Fan Wars, The Wanted went head-to-head with One Direction in a challenge of musical mastery.
Millie!
Hi.
Are you the biggest The Wanted fan in the entire world?
Yeah.
We want you to play Glad You Came by The Wanted on things you found in your house.
On an assortment of inanimate objects.
Are you ready? Go.
Okay.
Right now. It's sounding good. Angarad, the entire One Direction fandom is counting on you. Can you beat that?
I hope so.
You hope so. Would you like to play for us right now your interpretation of What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction?
Here I go.
The winner of Fan Wars is Millie with The Wanted.
So that was last week, The Wanted versus One Direction. And this week, it's going to be Rihanna versus Jay-Z to see who will end up in the digital morgue. And that will be happening right after this next song. It is Still Into You by Paramore from their funky #1 album, self-titled. Paramore, Still Into You, and it is now time for Fan Wars. Those of you who joined us last week will have seen that we decided to take this to the next level and be very futuristic by not just having our callers on a phone, we'd have them visually on one of those generic video calling services that you may have installed on your computer. And Phil is currently attempting to juggle both of the callers on generic fruit-branded tablets that you can buy.
I'm clutching them like babies that I don't want to drop while trying to put my headphones on at the same time.
So
it's kind of dangerous.
You got your headphones on.
Yeah.
And you're holding our two Fan Wars competitors.
I am.
If you want to see Phil possibly drop our two callers over the course of the next minutes, make sure you get to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 to watch this. It is now time for Rihanna versus Jay-Z Fan Wars.
There are some wars you fight, and some wars you walk away from. This is the fighting kind.
In a world devastated by tweets, only two sides remain. Champions chosen to represent each fan base will fight for glory and the right to be heard. This is Fan Wars.
The trumpets of Armageddon have sounded. Phil, how are the callers doing in your hands?
Let's find out.
Are they heavy?
They're very heavy.
Okay, that's cool.
And also I've got to do a lot while holding them.
I could help you, but I like watching.
Okay,
I like
we'll
watching
see
this.
how it goes. Jess. Hello. You're a bit quiet. I'm going to turn you up. Jess?
Hello.
How are you, Jess?
Good, thank you.
So you are the biggest Jay-Z fan in the world?
Yes, I am indeed.
Ever.
Can you tell us anything to prove that fact?
I've got a fish named Jay-Z.
You have a fish named Jay-Z? Wow.
Yeah, I have. And
Why is your fish called Jay-Z? Just because you like Jay-Z so much?
yeah, just 'cause I like him so much.
That's a solid reason to name your fish Jay-Z.
Does your fish look like Jay-Z?
Oddly, yeah.
Maybe
Yankee
it is.
hat.
Maybe it's his soul in the fish. Stay on the line.
Will do.
Hello, Caitlin.
So you are the world's biggest ever in the entire history of the universe Rihanna fan, are you?
I'm the biggest ever.
You're the captain of the Rihanna Navy.
Is there any way you can prove this fact?
I have so many Rihanna posters in my room.
Is it a scary amount of Rihanna posters?
not creepy, but it's a bit weird.
I personally like it when it verges on creepy levels of Rihanna posters. So, we'd now like to get you two to psych each other out, if that's okay. Are you both comfortable with that?
I want you to do your
Yeah.
best battle cry to each other.
Okay, so Phil, I will hold one and you will
Okay.
hold the other. Okay, now you can see each other, can't you? You're looking at each other in the eyes. Hi, wave to each other.
Do the battle cry.
Absolutely terrifying. Do you have a battle cry?
Caitlin?
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah versus There we go.
Okay,
Which one was more dramatic in your opinion?
They were both pretty dramatic. Okay, today's game is the Noise Olympics.
Okay, what is the Noise Olympics, Phil?
I'm going to ask you guys to make 10 noises. They could be anything. It's not just animals this time. And then you have to make them as good as possible, basically.
Yeah, as quickly. You need to say them quickly and you need to say them correctly. This is how we're going to be judging you, okay?
Yeah, so we're going to go with Jess first. You ready, Jess?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. A kettle. A fox. Opening a fizzy drink.
Yes.
Rain.
No, that was awful.
Aeroplane.
Yeah.
A newborn lamb.
Yes.
A roast lamb.
No, not
a car.
Yeah, that's a car. Mm-hmm.
An eel.
No, that's not what an eel would do. I know
And
eels.
Finding out that you've run out of bread before breakfast.
What?
Yes, amazing.
Brilliant noise.
Okay.
Can Caitlin beat that? Let's find out. Caitlin,
Hello.
did you hear that?
Yes.
Do you think you can beat that?
I hope so.
Can I just say I look like a Teletubby right now?
You do.
You're in my stomach.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to go now. Are you ready?
Yeah.
A shark.
Rah!
No. Santa.
Ho ho ho.
Solid.
A doorbell.
Ding dong.
A
Yes.
Um.
No.
Finding out it's Christmas.
Oh my God! It's Christmas.
Yes.
A llama.
Man.
Oh, too slow.
An aeroplane.
Yeah, solid.
A lemon being squeezed. And sliding down a mountain on a giant whoopee cushion.
Amazing.
Wow.
Okay, Phil.
Okay.
We're going to check with the Fan Wars judges upstairs.
Oh. I think we need a bonus round.
Okay, Phil.
Okay, you're both on the line.
Okay.
Fastest response possible and best response possible wins, okay?
Okay.
The noise you have both got to make is a disappointed robot.
Oh. So we had a versus a wah, wah, wah. Which one did you prefer, Phil?
I think I liked Caitlin. I like the wah, wah, wah. Sorry, Jess. Sorry, Jay-Z. You're going to have to fade away. Fade away.
No, Phil, don't fade away. Put them face down on the table.
Face down on the table.
Face down on the table. Goodbye.
Caitlin.
Only darkness for you now. That is your world. The darkness of the radio desk.
Caitlin, you are our Fan Wars winner.
Yay!
How do you feel?
Amazing.
You feel absolutely amazing.
You've done all Rihanna fans proud. Would you like to introduce Rihanna on Radio 1 with Shut Up and Drive?
This is Rihanna. Shut up and drive.
Good introduction. Shut Up and Drive, Rihanna, this week's Fan Wars winner.
The Dan and Phil Show on Radio 1. It's like eating a cake, but with your ears.
Hello, Helen.
Hello.
Hello.
That was said in a very ominous way. Hello, Helen.
Hello, Helen. Sound like the Candyman.
Yeah, don't do that, Phil.
Sorry.
Scaring everyone.
Do you have a disappointed robot noise for us?
Wah, wah, wah.
That's good. I think everyone's going with that one. That's clearly the winner, isn't it?
Good one, yeah.
Yeah, I think mine would be more like. Boom.
Ah, that's more robot-y and creative.
Yeah.
It sounds like you've given that thought before, Phil.
I have practiced it a few times.
Is this what you think of? Cool.
So, what have you been up to this weekend, Helen? This bank holiday weekend?
Yeah.
Fact.
Just been out enjoying the sun, really.
Brilliant. I haven't really been outside.
Have you not?
No, I went to see Iron Man 3, which is the most inside thing you can do.
First day of the summer. Go to the cinema. Woo! Yeah. Okay.
I've got a piece of paper. It said something's been driving you insane, but it doesn't say what.
That's ominous.
My boyfriend.
Your boyfriend?
What has he been doing?
Yeah. He's been singing this song all day.
Is this the one you're going to request?
Yes, it is.
Is it to make him shut up?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is to make Helen's boyfriend stop singing it. What is it going to be?
It's NERD, She Wants to Move.
What a tune. Here it is for you right now on Radio 1, and hopefully your boyfriend will stop singing it.
Thank you.
Shake it up. Shake it out, girl. Shake it. Peace. Hey. Shake it up. Shake it up. She makes me think of lightning and skies. Her name. She's sexy. How else is God supposed to write her name? She's sexy. Ooh, she wants to move, but you're hogging her. You're guarding her. She wants to move. She wants to move, but you're hogging her. You're guarding her. Damn.
She wants to move, NERD, and hopefully her boyfriend will stop singing the song.
I don't think he will.
You don't think? It's going to be permanent. One of those forms of tinnitus.
Yeah.
Wasn't that one of our internet news stories? The woman that couldn't get a puppy in the window.
Yeah, how much is that doggy in the window?
Utterly depressing. So yes, for those of you who may be fetuses or just not know, NERD is the Neptunes band who are responsible for pretty much every pop song that is good that has been made in the last 20 years. And also Pharrell Williams, you know, that guy that sung in the Daft Punk song that's #1 and stuff? That guy, it's good, isn't it?
Yes.
BBC Radio 1.
Now, Dan versus Phil is approaching.
It's approaching ominously. It's happening in only a few minutes.
This is where we do a challenge against each other on the Radio 1 website about 8 o'clock. But we can't do this without your help.
No, it is up to you. What a terribly demeaning task we will be doing live on camera. And we always have to come up with something every week, don't we?
Yeah, it's getting hard to think of them, but we're still doing it.
It's creative, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good. So, Phil, what are the options this week? What will we be subjecting ourselves to?
We're either going to be throwing a hoopla around a lion.
What's the catchy name for it?
Hoop lion.
Love it.
Made that up.
Yep. Okay, you can brand that. Okay.
Yeah. Or we're going to be cutting out celebrities' faces from teen magazines and sticking them to our own faces.
And what is the catchy name for that?
Celebrity Face Off.
That is good. Wow. That could be a normal radio feature. That could be celebrity.
I know.
Copyrighted.
Yeah.
Watching you commercial radio. Stop it. Okay. So that's our invention.
Go to the Radio 1 Facebook page right now as a poll will be emerging and you can vote on our fates for Dan versus Phil.
Mm-hmm. And the winner will be what we do live on camera in a few minutes. Great.
But now it's time for one of your homemade genius classics by Ginger Hamster 1029.
You have to get the username right. Ginger Hamster 1029.
I did it. And this is The Killers' Reasons Unknown, which was my favourite song from the Samstown album.
Well, there we go. For Phil.
I pack my case. I check my face. I look a little bit older. I look a little bit colder. With one deep breath, one big step, I move a little bit closer. I move a little bit closer. For reasons unknown, I caught my stride. I flew and fly. I know it.
For Reason Unknown, The Killers. There we go, we played it, Phil. Are you happy?
I'm very happy.
So
Great
the
song.
time is coming up to 8 o'clock. You are listening to Dan and Phil on Radio 1. And don't go anywhere, as the next hour of our show is going to be explosive. We have Brett Domino, who you may know from the internet, who's going to be coming in.
That should be interesting.
It's going to be very interesting, and we're going to be playing an incredible Brett Domino song. So for anyone who knows him, that is going to be magical and you know it. For anyone who doesn't know him, go Google him now, because hey, there we go. There are obviously any other search engines available. And we will also be playing a game called The Playlist Squirrel, which will change your entire life, and that's happening later in the show. So if you feel like getting involved, stick around, because it's going to be good. Now, we're kind of spoiling Facebook at the moment, aren't we?
Definitely.
I mean, we've got the Dan versus Phil poll at the moment, which is apparently heavily leaning in favour of the celebrity face-off. How do you feel about that?
I've got some sticky tape ready in case it happens.
You're ready for the inevitable, are you?
Yeah.
And we posted a picture on the Facebook at the start of the show asking what songs do you want to hear. So for Zara Alam on Facebook, here is Chocolate, 1975.
The 1975 Chocolate.
And it is now time for...
Dan versus Phil.
Here we are. It's about to go down.
People are excited on Twitter.
Are they?
Phil Dandelion is excited. And
she?
so is Richa Goes...
And so is at Alice Can't Spell. Good. At least 3 people in the United Kingdom and across the world are excited for Dan versus Phil.
Yeah.
So it is either going to be who can throw hoops over a lion, which you named
Hoop Lion,
or it's going to be going through teen magazines, cutting out celebrity faces and seeing who can stick the most celebrity faces onto our own faces, which you named
Celebrity Face Off.
Right. Well, we can now reveal that the winner of Dan versus Phil, or rather the winner of what we're going to do, is Celebrity Face Off. It's going to be going down right now on the Radio 1 website.
I'm going to try and stick the entirety of One Direction on my forehead.
That's ambitious.
Yeah.
What if it's a really big photo of One Direction? You're going to end up with a Tyra Banks forehead. Zing! Just went there. She's going to take me down now, isn't she?
She is,
I'm very
she
sorry
is.
about that. Hey, here we go. So, I think we both underestimated the difficulty of Celebrity Face-Off when we suggested the idea. Phil, can you see?
No, I can't see.
I've
got Union J over my eyes.
You have most of the world's boy band population on your face. So I'm just going to explain that we didn't really factor in how hard sellotape would be to work with. I mean, you've just got to find the end. It's mostly finding the end and then sticking it to your face. I went for individual faces. So I've got Katie Price. I've got
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. I've got Russell Brand. I thought I found a picture of Gok Wan. Turned out it was actually Emily Sandé. A mistake anyone can make. Phil, you seem to.
I've got Tom Daley diving into my brain.
Yep. Okay.
I've got Union J on my eyes. I've got District 3 hanging from my chin next to Justin Bieber. I've gone for the boy bands and then Matt Smith in the middle.
See, I should have gone for tearing off whole pages because if we count numbers, I've got 4. And you have 1, 2, 3, Doctor Who, Justin Bieber, 4, 6, about 9. So, Phil, I think it's safe to say that this week, you are the Fan Wars winner.
Yes.
Well, Dan versus Phil. How do you feel?
I feel like I've got a lot of men on my face.
Is this how you like spending your Sunday evenings?
No, I can't say it is. I think it's going to hurt removing Tom Daley from my hair as well.
Why did you stick it to your hair?
I don't know. I'm doing it now.
Crazy person.
Ow. Listen to this.
Ow! No, that's actual sellotape on hair. You
ripped off my actual fringe. Health and safety issue.
Phil, have you insured your fringe?
No.
What happens if you lose your fringe?
I think I'm just going to be stuck with Tom Daley on my head forever.
So you're going to interview Brett Domino with Justin Bieber on your chin?
Yeah.
Is that because I can remove these?
No, it's fine.
Okay, that's cool. Start it out.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hello.
Are you watching me on webcam right now? Do I look ridiculous?
I am. I'm quite impressed by the Tom Daley headband, to be honest.
It's a good look.
I think it's around to stay.
It's a strong look. You'll see everybody with Tom
Dan,
Daley.
I'm very impressed by your nose.
Thank you. Yes, it's a good Russell nose, isn't it? Thank you very much.
Have you had a good weekend?
It's not been bad.
What's the most interesting thing you've done?
Not much, to be honest. I did go shopping yesterday.
Good for
the
you.
outside world is a scary place.
It is a scary place. Did you buy anything?
I did. I got a new jumper, which I'm very impressed by.
You're impressed by the jumper. Good.
I'm impressed by the jumper.
Is it as good as a look as Tom Daley headbands?
Oh, not sure about that. I think you've won, Phil.
Okay. You think you won?
Thanks,
Okay.
I won. Well, during the next song, glue a load of celebrities to your face. What do you want to request while you do that?
I'd like to hear Kings and Queens by 30 Seconds to Mars. Is it okay if I dedicate it to a couple of people?
Absolutely.
Can I dedicate it to the whole of the Echelon and Misha, please?
You can
You just
indeed.
did.
So thank you very much. And don't go anywhere, Radio 1 listeners, as Brett Domino will be with us very soon.
Desperate and broken, the sound of a fight. Father has spoken. We were the kings and queens of promise. We were the phantoms of ourselves. Maybe the children of our lesser God, between heaven and hell, we are the
"30 Seconds to Mars, Kings and Queens." Jared Leto was actually on Grimmy the other day.
He was on The Breakfast Show.
Yeah, which you can watch on the Radio on YouTube. It's a very hilarious interview.
It is quite... Well, Jared Leto is just a great individual, isn't he?
His voice is so smooth.
Calm and intellectual.
It's like a really friendly psychopath. I'm not saying he is a psychopath.
But no, if there was someone with those tendencies, Jared Leto would be a sterlingly well-presented one.
Just watch it on the Radio on YouTube. His voice is like nothing I've ever heard.
And can I just say that you still have Union J in your hair, which
And
is
Tom
sellotaped
Daly.
there.
I'm scared to remove it. I don't want to pull my fringe off.
You were trying to remove it during the song, and it looked like one of those scenes where a dolphin's got their head stuck in like a Coke can thing.
Yeah.
So, if there's any wildlife charities that want to help Phil get out of his sellotape predicament, if you have the proper training, then please get involved, because we're very scared for him.
The show where you're in control. This is Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
Brett Domino has just waltzed into the studio. Hello, Brett.
Hey up, how are you doing?
How are you?
I'm very well, Tar.
Very well, good.
How are you?
We're great, thank you very much for asking. So you are not new to our show, are you? I mean, we've had you on as one of our in-new video bloggers we trust, where we played your Justin Timberlake medley.
Yeah, we did that bit of an interview. I was at my flat and you did it here.
You were at your flat and we recorded our stuff, and it was great, wasn't it? Everyone loved it.
Did they?
Everyone loved the song.
I'm glad, that means a lot.
Brilliant. Would you ever take up the Tom Daly in the hair look?
I beg your pardon.
Well,
he has a picture
as you can
of Tom
see, I have
Daly
a
stuck in
picture
his
of Tom
hair.
Daly.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, context.
Yeah, I mean, I'd give. Is that what the kids are doing now? Or
I'm trying to start a trend.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
So it's fantastic that you're with us today. There's no Stephen Peavis in your Brett Domino trio. Is he okay?
He's all right. He's still in the trio, but he's in America.
In fact, bigger things happening with him, or
no? I think he just went on holiday. With his mum and dad. But
that
he
happens.
Apparently, got back today, so he will be listening to the show. So, Steve, I had a good flight and a good holiday, and you could just give me a ring when you can, because I've tried to get in touch, but you must have been on the plane or something. So,
So you are here because you have made a song to do with The Apprentice, haven't you?
Yeah, we've done a
Very
song.
exciting. You asked us if you could make the song and then play it on our show, and here we are today. Would you like to tell us more about the song?
Well, it's a song about, as you say, about the new series of The Apprentice.
Yeah.
And it's about to kind of introduce all the candidates.
The candidates, yeah.
Because
Okay.
they've just been revealed to the general public.
Mm-hmm.
So I've kind of introduced them through the medium of a light rock song.
It's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? I mean, we were blown away when we were in the boardroom with you. We had a little playlist meeting, and we said, yes, this is the future of radio.
We got to be Alan Sugar for the day. Were we intimidating?
Slightly intimidating, but it was the bit where we moved it. Initially, you were a bit far away, I couldn't really see you, but then
we sorted it out.
We sorted it out. And
Okay.
then it was,
It's wonderful. So for anyone who has not yet seen this on the YouTube channel where it currently lives in all of its BBC glory, you can now go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 if you have a mobile in your pocket and watch the video Brett Domino has made for his Apprentice song. How would you describe it, Phil?
It's amazing.
Life-changing?
Life-changing.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to introduce it, Brett?
I'd love to.
Go on then.
Introduce it. Now.
Ladies and gentlemen of listeners of Radio 1, here is the video what me and Steve have done about The Apprentice.
Now.
Coming up any minute. There we are.
Okay, so let's see what you got.
Actually, I think that's probably a bit too far away.
Welcome to Radio 1. What can we do for you?
We've written this song about all the candidates
For The Apprentice.
For The Apprentice, so we just...
We were wondering if you play it on your radio show, what you do.
Well, we could look into it.
Okay.
That sounds fantastic. We'd be really interested to find out who's taking part this year. Any chance you could play the song now?
Apprentice, they're gonna business you senseless. It's the new series, yeah, it's starting again. Blood Sugar's looking for a candidate he wants to invest in, and the sound of all their egos is pretty much deafening. Here they are. So, we got Miles.
I'm all about motivation, making things happy.
You mean making things happen?
Making people happy, making things happen.
Leah.
I'm a fully qualified doctor.
A lot of useful in the boardroom.
I have excellent sector expertise in the fields of health and cosmetics.
Louisa.
I'm really crazy. I'm always up for a laugh. I'm a mixture of Marilyn Monroe and Joan of Arc.
Got Francesca. Kurt.
I like to think I'm like Steven Gerrard.
What, like highly skilled?
Loves the city and he plays football.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's... Jason.
I am Polymathus.
Beg your pardon?
Polymathus.
My IQ is 137. 140 is a genius.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Z. So close to the button. I tell you what, though, you look like you could be one of Lord Sugar's distant cousins.
When it comes to man management, I tend to be a carrot man.
I don't know what that means, Jordan.
I sold kittens in the playground.
Lord Sugar would find it difficult working with me.
Well, that's not a strong start, Jazz.
People do misunderstand me.
And why's that, Neil?
I've been ruthless throughout my career.
How about you, Sophie?
I see myself as a female Justin Bieber.
Lord Sugar can expect calls from me at 2 a.m.
Don't know what that's all about.
Me and Lord Sugar are a great match.
All right, Alex, it's not take me out.
For you to be successful, someone ultimately has to be unsuccessful.
Not sure about your logic there, Tim. Rebecca? Come back to you. Natalie?
I think Lord Sugar could learn from me.
Very nice. Uzma?
Pets frighten me.
Anything, Rebecca?
When I was a kid, me and my brother would squeak to each other, and it's something that I continue to do with close friends and family.
It's the new series of The Apprentice. Post it on your Twitter, let's see if we can trend this. 16 candidates and only one winner. They're fighting for Lord Sugar like their comic book villain.
And then we've got them all in our grasp, haven't we? He and I.
I dislike weak people.
Would I sell out my family to get ahead in business? I would make sure that they did go for it, put it that way. It's not just money, it's power.
Apprentice, they're gonna business you senseless. Apprentice, they're gonna business you senseless. Apprentice, they're gonna business you senseless. Apprentice. So, yeah, what do you think?
You're hired.
Is that okay?
Cut that.
I have fond memories of holding my arm up awkwardly at the end there. That was quite amazing. That was Brett Domino, The Apprentice song. Woo! Well done.
Well done, Brett. That was brilliant. And The Apprentice is coming back Tuesday, 9 p.m. And
on BBC One.
You can watch the full video in all its glory on
Yes.
the BBC Radio 1 Facebook page right now.
And we just tweeted it. So for anyone who wanted to experience the magic of that music video, but they can't because they're flying a plane or in the International Space Station or something, we literally just tweeted it. So there we go. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Also, Lord Sugar had an interesting interaction with Greg James.
That sounds weird. You need to contextualize that a bit more. It was on his radio show.
Yeah.
It wasn't kind of like a late night.
It was kind of awkward, but a good kind of awkward. So you can also watch that. Can you watch that, producer? Yes, you can watch
you have the
that.
power to watch it. Woo!
You can't watch that.
You can't watch it.
You can listen to it.
Disappointment.
On the Greg James part of his Radio 1 profile. Anyway, Brett, thanks for that. Brett?
Hello?
Hi.
You're here.
I was just watching it. The show on the screen.
One of the girls described herself as really, really crazy and always up for a laugh.
Yeah.
Do you think she really is crazy?
I would say probably not.
No.
I wouldn't think so.
Great sense of humour, though.
Yes, fantastic girl. So we'd love to have you back on the show again because you're such a great guest. I mean, we could have you back in for one of our online lounges.
Yeah,
would you like that?
Absolutely brilliant. That would be lovely.
I love your Jurassic Park song.
Thanks very much.
So we could
maybe
get that.
We could do that. It's quite hard to sing live. I wrote it a bit too high, but maybe if I work on transposing it down a bit, we could maybe look at doing that one.
Maybe some transposing could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Brett Domino, for joining us
Thanks
today.
very much for having me.
Yes, Brett Domino Trio, everyone. Hopefully next time we'll have Stephen with you.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Yeah, give me a ring.
It'll be great. Okay,
Yeah.
so thanks, Brett.
Cheers, bye.
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 And now here is Mumford & Sons, Babel.
Yeah, it's a lovely lyrics video by Hey, It's Just Us Three. Enjoy.
Just us three? Who are they?
I don't know.
Well, they've made a fantastic video. Here we go.
I know that time has numbered my days, and I'll go along with everything you say. But I ride home laughing, look at me now, that the walls of my town, they come crumbling down. And my ears hear the call of my unborn sons, and I know that choice is color all I've done. But I'll explain it all to the watchman's son. I ain't never lived a year better spent in love. Cause I know my weakness, know my voice, and I'll believe in grace and choice. And I know perhaps my heart is sparse, but I'll be born without a mark.
Mumford & Sons with Babel, which is apparently said like Bagel. I had to ask assistant producer Kate about
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people that sees song names and I'm not very cool and I want to seem like I know lots about music. So these are the kind of facts that help you out. It's pronounced Babel, like bagel. Fact of the day.
I ate a bagel today.
Is that second fact of the day? Absolutely magical. Well, you're listening to Dan and Phil on Radio 1. We've already had Fan Wars, which was a complete Rihanna wipeout, haven't we? We've had Dan versus Phil, and that ended up with you having lots of sellotape in your hair.
Yeah, we also had Brett Domino, who had some great reactions on Twitter from Barbara Baboon, who said, Brett Domino is me, I am him, we are one.
I think he'd appreciate that level of creepiness.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
And Perfect Miss Panda also loved hearing The Apprentice song by Brett Domino.
Well, there we go. Absolutely magical. And now it is time for another one of your homemade music videos. It is a lovely, well, I don't say lovely, it's probably
terrifying.
A creepy video. It is Beth and her friend Emily's art project to Bastille.
To strangers.
Bastille Sleep Song. Thank you so much to Beth Puzio and her friend Emily for the music video. It is worth mentioning that if you've ever made a music video to any song ever, be it for art or for media studies or something, email the link to danandphil@bbc.co.uk and then we could have it on our show.
Yeah.
Because we've had so many great videos that people have made for their A-levels and stuff, so we need more. If you're just sitting on something, if your parents lip sync to an awful song back in the depths of time, just email it to us without their permission.
I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I'm sure they would. And coming up very, very shortly, we will be playing the Playlist Squirrel game, which, I mean, how excited are you, Phil?
We've got our own game.
We've got our own game.
Pretty exciting, Dan.
It's pretty, and it's animal-based. I mean, what could we ask for? And now it's time for everyone's second favourite domino, to Brett Domino, Domino by Jessie J.
I wonder how her stubbly head is coming along.
That's a very strange thing to say, Phil.
I haven't seen her in a while.
I'm feeling sexy and free, like glitter's raining on me. You're like a shot of pure gold. I think I'm about to explode. I can taste the tension like a cloud of smoke in the air. Now I'm breathing like I'm running 'cause you're taking me there. Don't you know? You spin me out of control.
Jessie J, Domino.
Welcome to the future with Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
Now, it is time for one of the most exciting things that has ever happened to this show.
Or possibly the whole of mankind, ever, in my opinion.
We're going to release our own computer game.
What? Oh, my Lord. What is it called?
Playlist Squirrel.
What is this game?
Well, you can find it right now on the Radio 1 homepage.
And what do you do?
You are a squirrel and you're on a quest to buy a present for your girlfriend, Squirrel.
Okay, and how do you earn these presents for your girlfriend, Squirrel?
By doing a musical quiz based on the Radio 1 playlist. So the quiz changes every week and you gain acorns to buy presents for your girlfriend, which you can then post on social networks.
So you're saying there is a game based on music knowledge where you earn acorns to buy your squirrel girlfriend presents seasons, and it changes every single week.
Yeah.
So I can learn things about current music and play games at the same time. It's almost like I want to play it right now.
Well, I think you should play along with Dan. So get on the Radio 1 website, bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. You'll see a squirrel, click on it, play along with Dan.
I'm not actually working. I'm supposed to be doing the radio show, but Phil just caught me playing Playlist Squirrel, so he decided to put it on camera.
So Dan's going to have a play and I'm going to commentate to the game.
Okay, so I'm looking at it now. There's a squirrel with its blinky blue eyeballs and it says Playlist Squirrel, and I'm about to click play.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you're greeted by an owl.
The owl is telling me that I need to buy things for my squirrel girlfriend, and I can only do this by obtaining acorns with my music knowledge.
Okay.
It says here I can either choose one or one extra music. I think I know slightly more about Radio 1 music.
Well, we're on Radio 1, so let's do Radio 1.
Okay, Radio 1 music. Okay, I'm ready. It's asking me to choose a question difficulty.
Yeah, so choose a question difficulty. Easy, medium, or are you nuts?
I'm going to start off with easy.
Go. Okay, so who is this artist? Is it Gabrielle Ablin, Wretch32, Rudimental, or Jake Bugg?
Sounds sad, like Jake Bugg. Yes, awesome. Okay, I got that right.
You've earned 10 nuts.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go with medium.
Okay, it's album artwork. Choose the album artwork, Dan.
The album artwork. I'm going to go with Noah and the Whale. Correct. Oh, I'm awesome. Okay, Phil, I'm feeling confident. I'm going to go with Are You Nuts difficulty.
Okay.
This is the most fun I've ever had.
What is the last word of this song title? Is it fans, this, darling, or handshake?
Handshake? No. Oh, the
Do an
sound
easy
of
one.
disappointment. Okay, I'm going to go easy.
What is the last word of this song title?
She just said love, so I'm going with
Song
that.
or love? Hey!
It was love. Okay, I'm going to go with easy again.
Okay. Who is this artist? Is it Macklemore and Wyan Lewis, Calvin Harris, Vampire Weekend, or the 1975?
It sounds generic. Calvin Harris. I'm only joking. Okay, I'm going to go with medium because I'm doing so well.
Do it.
I know loads.
Album artwork again. Just choose one quickly. Go.
That one. Oh, it wasn't Subfocus.
Choose another one. Choose another one.
I'm going to go with Are You Nuts?
This is such a good game. What is the last word of this song? Trip, fly, fans, or me?
Fly? Oh no, this is all going so downhill.
2 questions to go.
Okay, I have to pick it up. Medium. Right.
What is the last word of this song? Is it attack, us, frisk, or like?
Frisk sounds a bit weird. I'm going to go with us. No! Oh no, how do I work here? I know nothing about music.
Okay.
Easy.
What's the last word of this? Power, lucky, me, or song?
It sounds sad, so it could be Lucky Me or Song. I'm going to go with Song.
I thought song.
Yes! Yeah, take that. Okay, I'm going to
Final
go
round.
all the way. Are You Nuts difficulty.
Okay. Okay. Well, who is the artist? Is it... what is that?
It's not Child of Love. It's not Stylogy. I'm going to go with... No! I timed out!
Oh, no.
There's a time limit. Oh, my squirrel girlfriend will not be impressed.
Now, Dan, you've got 20 seconds to collect some nuts.
Okay, there are going to be acorns raining from the sky, and I've got to use my mouse to catch them.
Go. Nut grab. Get the acorns.
It's called Nut Grab.
Yep. He's missing some acorns. Oh, you've got 100.
Each one of those dings is me getting nuts.
I hope you're doing better than Dan if you're playing along.
Okay.
7 seconds. Oh, you're going to get that one. The squirrel looks petrified. He doesn't trust you.
Oh, I'm doing so well. I know. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Here we go. Last one. Yes.
Last one.
Okay.
Well done. You've earned £1.45's worth of squirrel nuts. What are you going to buy for your girlfriend?
Well, I'm looking in the store and there is a lot of pop star memorabilia here. Let's see. The cheapest thing is Dappy's beanie. Wouldn't want that. No. Oh, I see. I can have a Skrillex haircut.
I was going to say the Skrillex haircut looks
or is it
amazing.
Ellie Goulding's haircut? No one will know. Oh, it says Skrillex. Okay. Oh, it says here the most expensive thing I can buy with the acorns I earn are Jessie J's lips. So I'm going to go with that.
Jessie J's lips for your girlfriend.
How did they get Jessie J's lips? Did they remove them from her face?
Squirrel surgery.
It's a plastic recreation of Jessie J's lips. Bye.
Congratulations. Now you can share that on Facebook or Twitter.
Oh, so I've now given my squirrel girlfriend Jessie J's lips.
Yep. So
and learn things about music in the process.
Hey.
I love that. Okay, so how can we get the listeners involved?
Well, if you played along to the Play This Squirrel game, screenshot your score using How do you do it on a Mac? I don't know.
You press Apple and then 4 or 3 or something. And if you're on a Windows, then press print screen and drop it into Paint or something.
And then tweet us with hashtag playlist squirrel. And this isn't a competition, but we're just going to have a look through your top ones. Send us a request at the same time in your tweet, and then we will choose our favourite to play out on the radio later.
Yep, sounds good. So tweet us your high score on the playlist squirrel, which you can play right now on the Radio 1 website. And if we see a high score that we like, then we will play that song.
Do you know who's probably playing along right now?
Who's playing along?
Katy Perry.
Is she?
Yeah.
Why? Apparently someone else wants to hear a song, Phil. Who's the someone that wants to hear the song?
Hello.
Oh no, not on the air.
Hello.
Yes, there's someone here. Laura.
Hello.
Hi, Laura.
Is that you, Laura?
I didn't know you were here. Did you like the squirrel game?
I loved it.
Do you think you're going to play it later?
Probably for hours, yeah.
It's the new World of Warcraft.
It
Playlist
is.
Squirrel on Radio 1. Yeah.
So what song would you like to listen to while you play it?
Can I listen to it in the club, but can I dedicate it to somebody?
Yeah,
so you want to hit... Yep, okay.
Can I dedicate it to Chloe and the rest of the Steele family?
Yes, you can. So
There we
playlist
go.
squirrel to 50 Cent. This would only happen on the Dan and Phil show.
It would indeed. Here is 50 Cent on Radio 1.
Thanks, Laura.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel the buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel the buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a problem, pop on. Shady Aftermath.
50 Cent into club after a bit of Playlist Squirrel. You could only be listening to Dan and Phil on Radio 1. We've got a lot of tweets from people sending us pictures of their high scores now. I'm not impressed, frankly. I'm looking for people with scores in the hundreds.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen one that's beaten mine yet. If you haven't yet got on this bandwagon, go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 right now, play the Playlist Squirrel game, take a screenshot, tweet it at us with a song that you'd like to hear, and if we like the song and the score that you've sent us, then we will honour your Playlist Squirrel abilities and let you play your song on the radio. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Get playing.
Alid's here.
Hello.
Are you going to play Playlist Squirrel?
Yes, and I'm going to beat you all because I'm very good at games.
Okay, that's a bold statement, Alid.
I was kind of confident there.
Okay, so you've got pieces of paper. I'm feeling scared. Should I be scared?
Yes, the surgery is coming up in about 11 minutes' time.
Mhm.
So what I thought I'd do for you this week, these are 3 questions that were sent to the surgery last week and we didn't get a chance to answer them.
No.
So I thought I'd pick out the 3 and maybe they might have Dan and Phil actually replying to their question.
Wow, because I'm totally qualified.
You are totally qualified for this.
I'm not qualified.
So, pick a number, 1, 2 or 3.
3.
1.
Yeah, you only have to pick, and actually together if possible.
Okay.
3.
Two's in the middle.
2. Let's come. Oh, man, we're not linked, are we?
This is hard.
This is awful. 2. We're going with 2.
2, right, okay. I'm 19 and have... These are real.
Okay.
I'm 19 and have no friends and don't know how to make or find friends. Do you have any tips, please?
This might sound lame, but the internet is a very good place to find friends. And I'm not just saying like weird chat rooms, but find people that are interested in things that you're interested in. Bands, TV shows, books, anything with a fandom is a great way to find people that are like-minded. Because, you know, if you're into the same things as someone else, then it's likely that, you know, you could get on with them. So that's my one piece of advice.
Also, I was quite like that at school, and there was a film club which I joined.
Awesome.
And if there seems someone that you want to talk to, they'll be happy that you're talking to them.
Yes.
So just talk to someone.
Be brave.
Yeah,
talk to people.
Maybe join a club you're interested in and talk to some new people.
Hey.
See, how hard was that? That was easy.
Was that good advice?
That was brilliant.
Was it? It was brilliant.
So,
yes.
the surgery will be up in 10 minutes. Send us your questions. We have an actual doctor there to help. And if
Actual
not,
doctor.
they might actually go to Dan and Phil next week. It's 03700 100 100 to get through to the surgery, or text us on 81199.
Okay, thank you very much, Alex.
Thanks,
And
Alex.
they will be on Radio 1 right after us at 9 o'clock. But now it is time for some Katy Perry, Hot and Cold.
Change your mind like a girl changes clothes. Yeah, you be a mess like a bitch. I would know. And you overthink, always speak critically. I should know that you're no good for me. 'Cause you're hot and you're cold, you're yes then you're no, you're in then you're out, you're up then you're down, you're wrong when it's right, it's black and it's white. We fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. You're hot and you're cold, you're yes then you're no, you're in then you're out, you're up then you're down, you're wrong when it's right, it's black and it's white. We fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. You don't really wanna stay, no, but you don't really wanna go. Oh, you're hot then you're cold, you're yes then you're no, you're in then you're out, you're up then you're
Katy Perry, Hot and Cold. You're listening to Dan and Phil.
Hi, so it's time to reminisce on the Playlist Squirrel adventures.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of people sending in their high scores, and we've had some high ones, haven't we?
We have.
The producer in the mystical background, how much do you need to get the best pop item, which I do believe is Lady Gaga's fancy teacup, which you may remember from Jonathan Ross?
£3.
£3, is it? £3.
From producer Alistair.
Okay, so anyone who gets an epic score of £3, you could earn Lady Gaga's teacup, and we've had a very close one, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been really close, actually.
Do you think you'll play the Playlist Squirrel in your spare time?
I'm going to. I just put my hand in my pocket and there's a harmonica there, and I don't know why.
What the heck?
What?
Why do you... He's not lying,
I'm not
ladies and
lying.
gentlemen, just listening.
I don't know why that's in my pocket. Sorry. Anyway,
You
yes.
don't know how to play the harmonica.
No.
I've never... Where did you get that? Did you, sleep mug someone and take their harmonica?
Perhaps.
That's just the most random thing that's ever happened in my entire life ever. Well, anyway, thank you to all of you who have been playing the Playlist Squirrel and sending in the tweets of your high scores, but we have selected one, haven't we?
We have selected a winner. It is Emily McFly.
With an epic score of £2.91 worth of squirrel acorns. Amazing.
That is amazing. And she wants to hear Busted.
Awesome. So here is the song you have earned by playing the Playlist Squirrel. For anyone that's missed out, it will be on the Radio 1 website. Here is Year 3000, Busted.
One day when I came home at lunchtime, I heard a funny noise. Went out to the backyard to find out if it was one of those rowdy boys. Stood there was my neighbor called Peter and a flush capacitor. He told me he built a time machine like the one in the film I've seen. Yeah, yeah. He said I lived till the year 3000. Not much to say, not much to say.
Year 3000 Busted for Emily McFly, our Playlist Squirrel gladiator victory.
The victor.
It's coming up to 9 o'clock. Our show is handing over to Alad with the surgery. Thanks for all of your requests. It's been a really good show, hasn't it?
It's been a great show. Great
Congrats
songs.
to the Fan Wars winner, Rihanna. And for you, getting the sellotape stuck in your hair.
Yeah,
it's been epic.
I've still got residue, but I've almost got all the sellotape out my fringe.
You've almost got it out. And it is now time for Alad with the surgery. Phil, I've heard you want to make a closing sound effect.
Yeah, goodbye, everyone. It's been fun.
Until next Sunday.